I think it should just be full digital. Like, I think honestly, I mean, the whole green room thing is cool. Like, don't get me wrong. It's something that a lot of high school and collegiate players, myself included as a kid, would dream about. Getting your name called, walking up that stage, shaking the commissioner's hand or hugging him now, since that's much more popular. Hugging him, doing whatever, taking your picture at the podium with your jersey. But as great as that experience is for that person and as beautiful as a moment as it is for their family, like a graduation, a ceremony, announcing an ascension, a promotion, an achievement, a lifetime achievement, something they've worked so hard for. Like, it's beautiful. It's awesome. It's why I watch the draft. Yes. But those moments still happen when a player's at home, surrounded by his family, or even just, with one or two people, his wife or his kids, or, just his mom and dad, and just going to a satellite interview. Like, the emotion is the same. Like, yeah, you want it to be all in one place and centralized and live in front of your studio audience and fans. But the reality is, like, you're still going to get good made for TV moments. Like, okay, you're not going to get Jordan Love sitting in the green room because you slid down the draft. But, dude, people have been tired of that anyways. We've been trying to move away from that, with Lamar Jackson even falling and other guys who've fallen more recently. Like they're trying to move away from that, because as much as people like to watch that emotion and that anxiety as that young man sits there waiting for his name to be called and his dream to be made when it already should have happened picks before or minutes before. As much as we all love that moment, I think we'll all be okay just 1 year without it. I think we'll all be okay just watching these prospects go live on their Instagram and announce their pick, or whatever it is. Whatever the situation is, whatever they work out. I think there's no reason why the draft can't be a fully remote event and still be made for TV and still give people all the consistency that they're really looking for and all the happiness that they really need. So with that, NFL draft kind of sucks that we probably won't be there because we've really been planning it. And as you know, I'm a West Coast advocate, so Lord knows when the draft might come again to this Pacific time zone outside of Los Angeles. I think it's supposed to come in 2024, I believe, something like that. But, I mean, other than that, when is it going to come back? Other than those two times, because they have to, because they just made this $1 billion investment in these two markets. Like, when is the draft going to come back? When are we going to be able to go again? Like, come on, we all know the NFL is not just going to give the Raiders another draft again. Why would they? When has the NFL ever done anything for the Raiders? So why would they start doing it all of a sudden? All right. The other news from the week, big news topic, wanted to talk about with Kenny. I don't know where he is, but Cam Newton officially let go from the Carolina Panthers. It's been rumored all offseason that dude was going to potentially get traded. Well, trading didn't work out, so now dude got cut. There was rumors about the Bears who tried to get him but ended up going with Nick Foles, and then the Chargers and the Pats and the Jaguars said they'd had no instant need to go out and get him, and to an extent it makes sense, but from what I've read and what I'm hearing is, one, Cam Newton's healthy, his shoulder and his foot have checked out. Two, dude is motivated. You saw what he's been posting on social media. He's motivated. He got a chip on his shoulder. He feels like the Panthers quit on him. And to an extent, they did. Because And shout out to our guy Ray at FBC Raiders for putting this out. But a lot of Raiders fans will sit around and say, hey, Derek Carr has never had any weapons. And then you look at Cam Newton, and you could say the same thing. I mean, outside of Christian McCaffrey, what has he really had? And yeah, he's put together one of the greatest seasons ever, taken the team to a Super Bowl, made that franchise relevant, and this is how they pay him. Hello, caller. Give us your name and your location. And turn your echo down, please, sir. Thank you.
Kenneth Berry, and I'm chilling in my abode.
What's good, Kenny? How you doing, man?
Pretty near you. Can't call it. Watching reruns of the Super Bowl when the Patriots lost and they were.
Yeah, and I'm not on that topic yet, but I'm gonna get to it. So right now, I'm talking about
just enjoying Patriot failure.
Right now, I'm talking about the topic that I know you wanted to talk about.
Oh yeah.
Your boy Cam. So get your shit off.
Other than the fact that, I mean, people kind of in the media, Stephen A. talked about it. He played the race card, so I didn't have to. In terms of Dak Prescott, everybody cut trash ass Dan Orlovsky, who literally did nothing in the NFL but beat trash, has the audacity to tell Dak Prescott, who was a fourth round pick, to take less money. Everyone they just want to tell black QBs what they have to be, what they have to do, and that's kind of a pain in the ass for me, because when I think of all these trash ass backup quarterbacks, Chase Daniels has made more money than I'm pretty sure a lot of good black quarterbacks who have come into the league and washed out or even never really got a chance. I'm pretty sure he's made more money than a lot of them. And I'm pretty sure he's made more money in his career than Dak Prescott. But I don't hear anybody saying, oh, these white backup quarterbacks or these other white quarterbacks. Like, I don't hear anybody say Philip Rivers should take a pay cut. Now, to get back to the Cam thing, I don't hear anybody saying, oh, Tom Brady's going to be totally washed. No, he hasn't had he had somewhat of a down season, but he didn't have any receivers. He's 42 years old. The man's washed. He's at the end of his career. But all I hear is how, oh, Cam Newton's washed. He's done. He's trash. He's not good enough to play in Carolina when Kyle Allen was garbage. I mean, it's cool that Teddy Bridgewater got a new contract, but to sit up here and disrespect Cam, who got the Panthers to the Super Bowl with bum-ass, broken-down, injured Jonathan Stewart, with Ted Ginn Jr., who honestly I'm pretty sure has more drops than he does career touchdown catches.
Hey, sure Jonathan Stewart was not a busting.
He was beat down and broken. He was beat down and broken at that point. Don't lie to yourself.
No, he wasn't.
Okay, bro. Go back and look at the numbers. He was beat down and broken. That was his last good year. How about that?
There you go.
But Ted Ginn Jr.
He definitely was on his last legs.
Yes, those are his literal last legs. It's like in Madden when you have a running back a whole career and then his speed gets down goes from 87 to 83 and you got to cut him and move him to fullback because you just can't have somebody that slow running the ball for you. Yeah, it's that. And the fact that Kelvin Benjamin towards ACL wasn't even there. And this is like when he was turning into Queen Latifah slowly from Set It Off. So, like, you factor that in, Greg Olsen was his best receiver, and he had broken bones in his foot and all types of crazy shit. Then you factor in the offensive line was low-key trash at both tackle spots, if we're being honest. Then you factor in
it's been trash.
Ted Ginn Jr. was his best receiver and could have had 1,000 yards, but he had, 10 touchdowns, but I'm sure he dropped about 15 touchdown catches. So, I don't know what else to tell you. Philly Brown, who got hit, knocked out, and killed in the Super Bowl. So he's pretty much down to Ted Ginn Jr., who can only run go routes. And I don't know who the hell else was there. Maybe Drew Carter. Yes, I'm pulling up old Panthers receivers. Go look up Drew Carter. He was nice in that for a little bit. went to Ohio State. He was like 6'5" and a 4.3 40. Don't ask me how I know this information. I've played a lot of Madden in my life. But the fact that Cam Newton had to deal with that vanilla offense that Mike Shula had, 35 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, almost 1,000 yards
Man, I
rushing,
forgot Ted Ginn Jr. was in Arizona.
Touchdowns. Huh?
I forgot Ted Ginn Jr. was in Arizona.
Oh, yeah. He's been everywhere. Every state. He's dropped a pass in probably every state in this country. But the fact that Cam did all that, and as someone who broke his foot in high school and was never the same after that injury, like, I don't think y'all really understand what it means to break your foot. Some of y'all have had sprained ankles. Some of y'all maybe have torn a ligament. Some of y'all maybe rolled your ankle. I've rolled my ankle while I was in a cast. Painful times. Fell down some stairs too. But I'm telling you, when you break your foot, imagine if you just woke up one day and you just couldn't, like, move your leg a certain way. Like, it didn't work. Like, I'll switch it to your hand. Imagine if one day you just couldn't use your thumb anymore. If you literally couldn't form a fist. If you literally couldn't handle pressure in your hand because of a nerve injury in your foot and because you broke it. Now, imagine that with your hand. Imagine your hand just stops working. And then people are telling you you're not working hard enough. They're telling you, oh, you know, you don't look like the same guy. Well, yeah, that's because my foot doesn't work. Ergo, it's the same thing happened with your hand. Oh, my hand just stopped working because there's nerve damage. People don't really understand how difficult it is to come back from a foot injury, let alone a foot injury with, like, really bad nerve damage. And Cam had that. And to sit up here and act like he can't throw from the pocket, when he's been trying to do that his whole career, and he's had virtually no protection. I mean, he threw 35 touchdowns a year going to the Super Bowl. And you can say he should have dove for the football where, you know, his teammates should have helped him better. Because the Panthers should have won that Super Bowl against the Broncos. But there was nobody else to throw to on offense. And he can't play running back and receiver and quarterback. So when people just shit on him and like he gets cut, personally, I think it would be great. I think there's about 3 or 4 teams he'd be a perfect fit in. But
I don't think anybody's really gonna. I don't know. Like, I could see him being with the Patriots. I could see him being with the Jaguars. I could see him being with the Chargers. But realistically, I don't know if any 3 of those teams make a move because a lot of them are going to look towards the draft to get a quarterback. So it makes it hard because exactly, because in my head
they kept bum ass Peyton Manning around for how many years?
Yeah, but Peyton was only a bum for like 2 years, really. Like that last 2 years. Demaryius
Thomas saved him.
That's definitely not
Thomas
true.
Made up
That's definitely not true. Anyways, the point is, I don't think any of those teams will actually make the move, though. When I look at their rosters, when I look at their cap space, like, I don't see them, anybody who's going to really actually make the move to bring in him or Jameis, really. And that's a shame because how is it that Andy Dalton is still in the league, but, you know, these 2 guys who both been number 1 picks, obviously, you know, one's been a regular season MVP, and the other one's shown flashes. But the fact of the matter is, like how are these guys not going to be in the league? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. But
Jameis Winston this year
as we move forward,
season than Andy Dalton's ever had.
That's what I'm saying. But as we move forward, it just seems like less and less likely. Like, I don't know.
Black quarterbacks don't get second chances in this league, and this is proof. Like, you don't get to see a black quarterback grow old in this league. RG3, we got lucky.
I don't even know if it's second chances. I don't know.
Why is Chase Daniels still playing football? Answer that question for me.
I don't know if it's that they don't get second chances. It's that,
or third.
It's not even third. It's more of like that first chance itself comes with an asterisk. Like, it's like what we're talking about with Haskins, or, you know, and it's like,
They ran Cam to the ground. Yeah,
it's like the opportunities they get come with a short leash, or they come to these bad